Hey everybody, what's up? Rob Anderson, Clean Power Wash, Salisbury, Maryland. Today's Thursday. It's day 4 being full-time. Not sure if I'm going to do this every single day. It might get a bit ridiculous, but I'm also do that and forever regret that I don't have anything from day 2. But whatever. So, did a bunch more estimates today. Got more calls and everything. I'm running all over town, and I'm actually on my way to go pick up 2 more pressure washers. Ordered 2 more 8-gallon-a-minute machines. I'm gonna try out some Kohler engines and some different stuff to see how that works. So a couple things. Doing some estimates on some houses and wanted to kind of give you, one of the downfalls of pricing over the phone based off the description that a customer gives you. And why I just had to revise it and how I justify the revision. For gutter cleaning, I'm pretty straightforward. Usually I'm like 150, 175, depending on the size of the house. If it's real big, we'll do, like 225. I think 250 is like the largest or highest residential gutters by itself. So I gave this lady a price of 165. It's single story in the front, 2 stories in the back. On the bright side, because of that pricing, she said, hey, you know what? You were the best price for that. Can you give me pricing for my roof, my house, and a couple of other things. It's actually a friend's house. I don't know this person, but I know the people who originally lived there when I was younger. I pull up to the house, and the front roof has probably got, 3 trash bags worth of debris just on the roof. The rear of it could probably cover a 20 by 20 foot tarp. Has vines growing down, small oak trees growing in it, etc. So I priced out everything, and then I will still honor my price of $165 to clean out the gutters, but put in there, hey, if you want to remove the debris, which you kind of need to get that done, you're looking at $225. It's not going to take us that much more time, but obviously compared to cleaning out the gutters, flushing downspouts, etc., we're fine on that. But there's no way that we're going to leave all that debris on there, because the second that we would leave, any rainfall or any wind is going to immediately clog that up. So that's how we handle it. Again, people are going to be reasonable about that, and if she feels like we should still honor 165, we will clean just the gutters out. I don't like that. I would much rather do the full and proper job, but certainly we are going to get paid to do the full and proper job. And because certainly she knew how bad her roof looked when she was asking for that. So, yeah, that's pretty much it right now. We just trying to stay on top of estimates, get caught up on those. Tomorrow it was supposed to be extremely cold, Friday night, so the day before we're moving, I get to work on redoing the plumbing so we can winterize the entire system. What I'll do for that basically is take the air compressor, hook that up, and actually blow out all the hoses. We'll undo things like the water filter. We'll go ahead and unscrew that after we've blown out the lines. The unloaders are a very easy spot to miss. 2 things. One, if you're going to put antifreeze through it, what you do is you just pull your bypass hoses off your tank, and ideally you put them so that they're angled into your antifreeze bucket if you've got some sort of a lid or those areas, so it doesn't just shoot in and then splash everywhere. That's no good. Or what you can do, and what I've done in the past, is actually take the bypass port and put a quick connect fitting on there, and then every time you got to winterize it, you just pop that off, you run a little bit of antifreeze through it, and you really only need about a cup of antifreeze into the pump to kick off the unloader, to make sure that you don't have any water in there, because water in there, it turn to ice and it can mess it up. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to do on that. I'm going to rig something up so that we can basically quick connect or just screw in a hose fitting on top of the hose, on top of the water supply, and put the antifreeze into it. This is only going to be like a 1-day freeze, but it's supposed to get down to like 20 degrees for some crazy reason. I'm in Maryland again, so it's not, we don't usually get that cold, and especially not this early on, but we'll be fine next week. It'll be warm enough. We'll be back to washing and everything. And we'll certainly be doing work tomorrow as well. But yeah, so that way, and again, as far as antifreeze is concerned, I have to look it up. It's either RV antifreeze or car antifreeze. One of them is better than the other, or some people will just use like the antifreeze windshield wiper fluid on it, which works pretty well too. One of them, Paul from Power Wash Store says, is better because it actually lubricates and kind of marinates the O-rings and things, so that helps them. But you can usually, with most antifreeze, as long as you've blown out your lines first, you can probably get a good 10-15 flushes before it gets to the point where it's really watered down. But anyways, hope that helps, guys. Have a great day.